Hey, it's Doug Gillespie from Hydropool Hot Tubs and Swim Spas. Today, we're gonna give you the best tips on how to buy a hot tub or a swim spa. Here are our 5 tips. Tip number 1, what most people do is choose the model they're looking for first. If you choose the model of the hot tub or swim spa first, it's much easier to develop the best installation plan. By shopping this way, it tells you how big of a pad you need and when to book the electrician and what are the particulars of the electrical that you're going to need to give the electrician. It gives you a logical way of getting your hot tub or swim spa in place in your backyard. Tip number 2, how do you decide on which model to buy? For hot tubs, first of all, decide on how many people will use it most often and then add 2 places for company. If you're looking for a swim spot, it's a little more difficult. You need to know the level of swim that you're shopping for, right? So who's the best swimmer inside the family? Then look at the number of people that are going to be using the swim spa and decide, is it going to be used for swimming? Is it going to be used for workouts? Is it going to be used for recreation? What are the main things that it's going to be used for? That'll help you decide on which swim spa to buy. Tip number 3, try before you buy. Get in the hot tub or swim spa and use it at the store. We call it a wet test, or you know what, a test drive. You're not gonna buy a vehicle unless you test drive it. At the very least, sit in the hot tub or swim spa dry so you know it's the right fit for you. This is especially important if you're comparison shopping. If you intend to buy a swim spa, you need to go in and try out the swim spa. I'm going to tell you this, if you're buying it for swim, you need to understand the swim system. You need to know how turbulent the current is, need to know how predictable the swim is, and you need to know whether you're going to be able to dial it in for the different levels of swimmer. Basically, a swim spa, if you're buying it for swimming, I guarantee you best find a swim spa that you can try before you buy. Tip number 4. It helps if you shop at a local independent retailer. Your big box stores and your online retailers and your expos that fly through town don't offer this type of help and won't give you the chance to do that wet test or test drive that you really need to do. They will just give you a delivery date and basically drop it on your driveway. You know what? If you don't believe us, just ask around. A local retailer can work through these details of any of your particular situations. Tip number 5, ask questions. We have a learning center with a ton of articles and videos that will help you find basically the answers to any of the questions that you may have. However, your local retailer can also help you with anything specific to your needs or circumstances, and I highly recommend checking out your local retailer. That's our best advice on how to buy a hot tub or swim spa. I'm Doug Gillespie from Hydropool Hot Tubs and Swim Spas. The water is calling.